Good morning, everyone. Like to call the meeting of the Wayne County Commission to order. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
The board is now open for roll call. Commissioner Scott has requested an excuse. You have a quorum present.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God, indivisible.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
Invocation.
Okay, today we will have our invocation introduction by Commissioner Alex Garza.
Right. Good morning, everyone. Right, we have with us today Baba Elitan Pushai. He served since 2011 as a spiritual leader of the Albanian Bektashi community across the United States, Canada, and Australia. In this role, he provides religious guidance, pastoral care, and community leadership to the Albanian Bektashi diaspora, working diligently to preserve sacred traditions, promote interfaith harmony, and strengthen cultural identity among Albanian communities abroad. His academic formation, combined with deep spiritual training, informs his teaching, preaching, and pastoral counseling, equipping him to meet the diverse needs of his community. Fluent in Albanian, Turkish, Arabic, and proficient in English, Baba Elitan actively engages in international religious dialogue and intercultural initiatives. Throughout his ministry, he has participated in numerous interfaith conferences and global religious forums. In 2022, he met with Pope Francis during a global interfaith summit in Rome, reflecting his commitment to peace building, mutual respect, and cooperation amongst faithful traditions. Baba Elitan also provides spiritual leadership to the Albanian American Bektashi Monastery, established in 1954 in Taylor, Michigan. The monastery serves as a spiritual home, cultural center, and educational institution for Albanian Bektashis in the United States. Beyond religious services, he supports community outreach, youth programs, cultural preservation, immigrant assistance, and humanitarian initiatives. In 2012, the monastery was honored with a national decoration by Bujar Nishani, recognizing its enduring cultural and national significance. Through his dedicated leadership, Baba Elitan continues to foster unity, compassion, and moral values, strengthening both the Albanian diaspora and broader society it serves. We welcome Baba Elitan up to the podium. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Commissioner Garza, esteemed officials, dear members of our community, with warm hearts, we come together in this space of trust and shared purpose. We start by remembering always the search of wisdoms, compassions, and justice. In the Bektashi traditions, we believe that serving others is a way of serving the God. And that leadership should always be grounded in humility and love. We ask the divine light shine brightly in the hearts and minds of everyone here today. May wisdom lead your discussions, fairness guides your decisions, and mercy soften your judgments. May you find strength to support those in need, to protect everyone's dignity, and to work tirelessly for peace and prosperity for all, no matter their faith, background, or origin. Let harmony trump over divisions, understanding over discord, and unity over differences. May this gathering be blessed with clarity, honesty, and bravery, always trusted justice, with heartfelt gratitude and respect for others. We offer these prayers. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that prayer. We appreciate you coming down with us today. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Reading, correcting, and approval of the journal.
Vice Chair Palmer.
Move approval.
Support.
Moved and supported. Are there any corrections to the journal? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item.
Report from the chair.
Nothing today. I'm going to reserve my marks for the first item under resolutions and presentations. Next item.
We're moving to page 2 of the agenda, unfinished business. There is none listed. We're moving to offering of all petitions, ordinances, resolutions, and presentations. There are 4 items listed. Item number 1 is a resolution by Commissioners Bell and Clemente recognizing February 2026 as American Heart Month and February 19, 2026 as National Wear Red Day in Wayne County to raise awareness about the risk for heart disease and stroke, as well as researching and discovering scientific knowledge pertaining to cardiovascular health.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for wearing red today as we acknowledge February as Heart Awareness Month and doing those things to make sure that we take care of our heart. Today, we have 2 representatives from the American Heart Association. If you 2 could please come to the podium, introduce yourselves, and provide a few words about the importance of heart health for this month and throughout the year.
Morning. My name is Annette Popiel-Hammerly.
Good morning. My name is Stephanie Myers, and we are from Albert Kahn, but we are also representing the American Heart Association today, as our president and CEO is the chair of the Go Red for Women event that's coming up this year, and we hope to see a lot of you at that event. But heart disease affects a lot of people. I know within the surrounding areas, heart disease has always been something that's been and one thing is that we are really advocating for is heart disease in women and recognizing heart disease in women as the symptoms and signs are a lot different than what we normally hear for heart disease in men. So please check out American Heart Association. If you can give, do what you can, but thank you for having us here today.
Thank you.
And wear red.
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell us more about the Go Red for Heart Disease program in March?
Yes. So that's coming up. It's at the Weston Book Cadillac. And so it's an event to help raise awareness for heart disease in women and help raise funds for ongoing research, specifically targeted towards women, because the research that has been done in the past usually focuses only on men and symptoms within men. So understanding what the symptoms are within women, understanding what the signs are within women. I mean, it can come down to feeling dizzy and nauseous, things that you wouldn't necessarily associate with a stroke or a heart attack, but those are very prevalent. And so having awareness, and then at this event, it's bringing people together, men and women. You wear your red, of course, and then there's different resources at the event to learn more about heart disease, learn hands-only CPR, and just understand that a little bit better. And then there is a fun luncheon, there's some auctions, and some great ways to donate and participate in helping spread awareness.
And I think we all know that heart disease has no preference. It comes at any age. There was one of the women that spoke last year at the Heart Luncheon was in her early 30s. And so it's for everybody to be aware, learn the symptoms and be aware. So we thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to joining you for the luncheon next month. And again, awareness is key, and prevention is key as well, as best you can. So exercising, eating right, all the things I need to do and tell myself every day that I don't do, but I should do. But making sure that we're doing those preventative things to keep our heart healthy and recognizing the symptoms. So thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is, the resolution is co-sponsored by Commissioner Clemente. Do you have any words, Commissioner Clemente?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to thank everyone for wearing red. Think about your heart. It's a muscle. It needs to be exercised and taken care of. And I'm glad we do this every year to recognize all these days for everyone because our heart is important. So thank you.
Thank you so much. As the co-sponsor of this resolution, I'm going to ask that you make the motion, and will be seconded by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Discussion, Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Chair. When is the luncheon?
I want to say
Luncheon? When is it?
March 11th? You tell me. March 11th at the Weston Book Cadillac.
Thank you, thank you. And,
Thank-
oh, I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
the time? Do you? 12, 1?
You get there, you can do the expo, get your goodies, of course, your goodie bags, get those filled up, but, and then the luncheon itself starts at noon.
You.
Thank you so much again for being with us today. We appreciate the work that you all do all year round to make sure that we stay heart healthy. It's been moved by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Any further discussion? And after we vote, I'll open up the board for co-sponsors. Please vote.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Let me know when the board is available for co-sponsors.
The board is now open for co-sponsors. Co-sponsors duly noted.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
Item number 2 is a resolution by Commissioners Baidoon and Kenizik recognizing the month of Ramadan and honoring Wayne County's Muslim residents during this month.
Thank you, Commissioner Baidoon.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ramadan is a sacred month of fasting, prayer, reflection, and mercy. Excuse me for a second. For Muslims around the world, it's a time of spiritual renewal, a time to grow closer to God, to practice self-discipline, and to remember those who are less fortunate. From sunrise until sunset, we fast from food and drink. Ramadan reminds us of the importance of community. Families gather at sunset to break their fast together. Mosques are filled with worshipers, and prayer and acts of charity increase in meaningful ways. It's a month rooted in mercy, mercy toward others and toward ourselves. This year is especially meaningful as for the first time in over 3 decades, Ramadan and Lent are being observed at the same time. Both are sacred seasons of reflection, sacrifice, and spiritual growth. This overlap is a beautiful reminder of our shared values and faith, disciplines, repentance, and service to others. To our Christian friends and neighbors observing Lent, I would like to extend my warmest wishes for a blessed and meaningful season. May this time bring peace, renewal, and unity to all in our respective communities. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Commissioner Kenizik?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to, of course, wish a Ramadan Kareem to all of our Muslim brothers and sisters across Wayne County, not just in Commissioner Baidoon's district and mine. Just to build upon what Commissioner Baidoon said, of course, a tremendous month of reflection, of reconnecting with your faith. It's not lost on us, as he said, the significance of Lent and Ramadan moving forward at the same time this year. But the piece that I appreciated that he highlighted as well was the incredible time of community that it is as well. And so for folks who maybe don't come from communities that look like ours, that pray like ours, we invite you to our community. Things kind of get flipped upside down when we're fasting during the day, and things kind of get a little bit more excited at night. Businesses are open later, communities are gathering in each other's backyards, folks are reconnecting, not just with themselves, but with each other. And so I would just extend that invitation to anybody who's interested to come to Dearborn, to come to Dearborn Heights. We'd love to take you out, and we'd love to introduce you to the beauty that is our community. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much. It's been moved by Commissioner Baidoon. It's okay. I'll have Commissioner Kenizik be the second to the motion. Any discussion on the resolution? Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
We're moving to item number 3, a resolution by Commissioners Marecki and Dobb strongly urging the United States Congress to pass the Bridges and Safety Infrastructure for Community Success Act and to incorporate its provisions into the next Surface Transportation Reauthorization Bill.
Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioner Dobb is going to speak on this.
Oh,
Thank you, Madam Chair. On February 9th, Reps. Karen McDonald Rivet and Robert Bresnahan introduced the Bridges and Safety Infrastructure for Community Success Act, also known as the BASICS Act. The National Association of Counties reports that this bipartisan legislation would improve federal transportation programs to provide better access to resources for local government. The BASICS Act helps increase county access to federal transportation funding by increasing local access to formula funding by growing the overall share of federal aid highway program that sub-allocates or is made available for locally selected projects, maintaining robust federal investments in bridges, but ensuring local access through sub-allocation, a requirement which was lacking in the bipartisan infrastructure legislation. Shoring up project selection by strengthening metropolitan planning organizations with additional resources and authorities to program federal dollars. Establishing a dedicated rural and non-metropolitan planning program to support rural and small communities and funds for federally designated regional or rural regional transportation planning organizations, and strengthening intergovernmental partnerships by encouraging states to collaborate with state associations of counties when using formula funds in rural areas without any planning organizations. NACO fully endorses the Bridges and Safety Infrastructure for Community Success Act to help counties maintain and strengthen our nation's infrastructure and transportation systems. If this resolution passes today, copies will be forwarded to Wayne County's congressional delegation. Additionally, the commissioners who will be traveling to the NACO Legislative Conference in Washington, D.C. can bring copies and advocate for this legislation during our Capitol Hill visits. Thank you, Madam Chair.
thank you so much, Commissioner. Are there any other discussion or comments on this? This is very important because counties across the country own the majority of bridges and roads, and to have this bipartisan bill package to increase the funding to make sure that we are able to have our bridges and roads safely constructed is very important. And I'm glad that it is something that this weekend and next week, the members of NACO will be going to our congressional delegation speaking on and encouraging their continued support on this. But the fact that it's bipartisan goes to the fact of what counties know all the time is that in a county government, you're not red and blue. You just want to get the job done for our citizens. So I'm grateful that the Marecki and Dobb have brought this to us today for a resolution that we'll share with our congressional delegation. Any discussion on this item? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Do you want to open the board for co-sponsors or are you fine?
Sure, we can do that.
We'll open the board for co-sponsors. Let us know when the board is open.
The board is now open for co-sponsors. Co-sponsors duly noted.
Okay, thank you so much. All righty, as we go on to the reports from the committees, as you all know, we operate in a committee format whereby the items before us today have been vetted and thoroughly discussed at the committee level. And today they're before us for final disposition. First item, Madam Clerk.
We still have one more up under offering of all petitions. Item number 4.
Number 4, go ahead,
Is
please.
an ordinance to amend Chapter 117 of the Wayne County Code of Ordinances by amending Sections 117.8 and 117.14 to allow investment categories for U.S. Treasuries, U.S. agencies and instrumentalities, and municipal bonds to be invested for up to 5 years as maximum maturity.
Okay, this is an item, right now is 3 years. The proposed ordinance change will move it to 5 years. This is first reading. We'll have first reading today and move it to Committee of Ways and Means and then brought back to us after it's discussed in Ways and Means. Is there a motion? Moved by Commissioner Kinlock, supported by Commissioner Colleen. Any discussion on this item? Hearing none, please vote. Commissioner Reckey, do you vote yes? Okay,
Motion carries.
thank you. Now off to committee reports.
We're
Madam
moving,
Clerk.
we're moving to reports from committees. Report A is from the Committee on Economic Development. There are 5 items listed on pages 2 and 3 of the agenda.
Commissioner Anderson?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The committee met and there are 5 items approved for receive and file and I recommend approval.
Moved by Commissioner Anderson, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Any discussion on the 5 items for receive and file under the Economic Development Report? Discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Commissioner Kinlock. Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We're on Report B from the Committee on Public Services. There are 9 items listed on pages 3 through 6 of the agenda.
Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move items 1 through 9 for approval.
Moved by Commissioner Marecki, supported by Commissioner Colleen. Discussion, Commissioner Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to be listed as an abstention on items 6 and 7.
Duly noted.
Any additional discussion, comments on the Public Services Report? Hearing none, please vote. Oh, sorry, Commissioner Colleen.
Get up on a big board. I'm just delighted with item number 4, that we have more outdoor recreation, non-motorized opportunities for our citizens to get out and use trails. So I'm just delighted that we're strengthening that. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional discussion, comments on Public Services Report? All right, please vote.
Motion carries. I have Commissioner Garza as an abstention on items 6 and 7.
Thank you so much. Next item.
We're on Report C from the Committee on Ways and Means. There are 7 items listed on pages 6 and 7 of the agenda.
Commissioner Kinlock.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Before I make my motion, Madam Chair, I would like to call the representatives from Management and Budget. If the CFO is present, yes, Mr. John Wallace. Madam Chair, part of my report is a recommendation from the CEO to recommend the appointment to the position of Procurement Director, Mr. Wagner. And so with that, at this time, Madam Chair, I would like to ask for that, to be brought forward by the director, by the CFO at this time.
Good morning, Chair Bell. Good morning, Commissioners and Commission staff. John Wallace, Chief Financial Officer. I'm here today to request the approval of our next Procurement Director, Aaron Wagner. Comes with us with 20 years of private and public experience in procurement. Most recently has served as Chief Procurement Officer for Oakland County, where he headed up all procurement strategy, all the RFPs, contract management, metrics, and the like. And as you know, prior to that, Aaron was here in Wayne County in various roles, serving as Procurement Director, Deputy CFO, and most recently when he left here as Chief Administrative Officer. We believe that Aaron can come right in, obviously with his familiarity with Wayne County and help us, proceed forward with our procurement as well as, continue to stabilize and optimize our procurement Oracle module. And obviously he brings, peer county experience, bringing his, relationships with Oakland County that can obviously be used here in Wayne County as well. So with that, I respectfully request approval of Aaron's appointment to procurement director. We expect him to start this coming Monday, 2/23, and his salary would be 176,718, which would be an amended. I think it was an error in the change in exact salary. So we hope that be approved as amended. With that, I'll let Aaron come up and introduce himself and give a couple words.
Okay, Mr. Wagner?
Good morning, everyone. It's been a minute since I've been up here talking to everyone. This past year and a half, I've been working with Oakland County, helping to bring the headquarters, the EOB, down into Pontiac, which is the seat of the county, as well as bringing a new strategic sourcing and contract module system into Oakland County. I am a resident of Wayne County. I am really looking forward to rolling my sleeves up and continuing to work with the county and continuing the work that John and Mr. Evans' administration has done with this great body.
Thank you. Okay, also, Madam Chair, as part of my report, Management and Budget did inform the clerk in our office that there was a change in one of the numbers or whatnot.
Yep.
Can you speak to that?
Everyone should have the revised resolution.
Okay.
Yes, we have the
So it's
revised
included in here already. So
Yes.
you want to address that, just explain what came out of committee and what is in front of us.
Yes, through the chair, I think there was just a typo in the salary at 176,000 even, and the salary actually is 176,718. So there was just a change.
We have that in the corrected resolution. Thank you.
Thank you. Just wanted to notate that it came out of the committee a little differently. And with that, Madam Chair, I move approval of the entire report, including the appointment of Mr. Aaron Wagner as the procurement director.
As amended.
As amended, right, as amended.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Kinlock, supported by Commissioner Baydun. Any discussion on the Ways and Means report? Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just briefly, I'd like to welcome you, Mr. Wagner. I've engaged in some extensive research on your background. You have a long history of being a very solid individual in the community, as well as your background in the procurement field. So I want to say that this is a very important appointment. I don't take it lightly. I'm sure the commission does not take it lightly as well, because oftentimes our county is viewed either negatively or positively through the procurement office. So I think we have definitely got a good individual here. I'm looking forward to working with you, sir. And please feel welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional discussion on the Ways and Means report? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Congratulations, Aaron. Welcome back. We
Thank
look
you.
forward to working with you again. Congratulations. Next item, please.
For on report D from the Committee on Health and Human Services, there are, can't read my own writing, 11 items listed on pages 8 through 13 of the agenda.
Okay, Commissioner Killeen.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Chair. The committee is, for item number 1, the receive and file, we're recommending that go back to committee. We've learned since the committee meeting, maybe a few of the numbers weren't quite right in there. So we're just going to return it and take a look at it at the next meeting. Item number 2, we move to receive and file. And items 3 through 11, we're moving for approval.
Okay, we're returning item 1, receive and file, item 2, and approval 3 through 11. Moved by Commissioner Killeen, supported by Commissioner Baker McCormick. Discussion, Commissioner Kenizik.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to abstain on item 9.
That 9, Commissioner? Duly noted. Thank you.
Any additional discussion on the Health and Human Services report? Okay, hearing none. I'm sorry, Commissioner Marecki.
Yeah, thank you. I sat through that meeting and I'm just curious, number one, what we're sending back? Why are we sending it back?
Commissioner Killeen?
Yeah, Commissioner, we were notified after the meeting that there were a few numbers in there that weren't quite accurate, and they wanted to be able to update it. So instead of approving a report that we know is inaccurate now, subsequent to the meeting, we'll just return to committee and get the new report from administration at our next meeting
Okay.
with the correct numbers.
We did discuss this report for an hour, so hopefully
sorry?
we did discuss this report for an hour, so hopefully we just like see the net change numbers and move.
There is great
Thank you.
interest on the commission of the Wayne initiatives.
Thank you.
Further discussion on the Health and Human Services report? Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just appreciate the opportunity I know our YAP programs, we've talked in the past about them coming to do presentations at the Health and Human Services meeting. So I know that our committee chair has been out, but I don't know if we're resuming that next week or if we're going to resume that. Just waiting for her return for that. For the YAP programs, we're doing presentations. So we do want to make sure she's a part of that conversation.
Okay, we'll confer with Commissioner Scott and go in her direction.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any additional discussion on Health and Human Services? Okay, please vote.
Motion carries. I have Commissioner Kenizik as an abstention on item number 9.
Next item, please.
We're on Report E from the Committee on Audit. There are 3 items listed.
Commissioner Dobb?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll move the report for receive and file.
Moved by Commissioner Dobb, supported by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion on the 3 items on the audit report? Any discussion? Marcy, you have anything?
Through the chair, Marcy Corr, Auditor General. Just the first 2 items is just standard pre-audit communication letters from our external auditor, Plant Moran. The other is our audit work plan for the upcoming year.
Further discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Next item, please.
We're on Report F from the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. There are 6 items listed on pages 13 through 15 of the agenda.
Commissioner Garza?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move for receive and file items 1 through 3 and approval for items 4 through 6.
Moved by Commissioner Garza, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Any discussion on the public safety report? Any discussion? Okay. Please vote.
Motion carries.
Next item, please.
We're on Report G from the Committee on Government Operations. There are 2 items listed.
Commissioner Clemente?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to move the 2 items on the government operations report for approval.
Moved by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Garza. The 2 items on the government operations report. Any discussion on those 2 items? Discussion on those 2. Hearing none, please vote. Oh, sorry.
I do. I know in committee, we talked a lot about item number 2 and being best in class. And I know that's coming out of Washington. There were also some suggestions that were made around support from the departments weighing in and giving feedback on this. So I just want to make sure that that doesn't get lost in making sure that support is offered and feedback is received from the different departments as it relates to the program. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. And that was on item number 2, Commissioner? Okay. Is there a response from our department on this? IT department?
Good morning, everyone. Hector Roman, CIO, IT Director. Yes, we are, once this is approved, we'll have a project plan and meeting with all departments to make sure this project is successful.
Thank you, thank you, Mr. Roman.
Thank you so much. Additional discussion on the government operations report? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you. Next item.
We're on page 16 of the agenda, upcoming meetings.
Please note the upcoming meetings for next week. If there are any changes, please let the clerk know unless you know of any today. Commissioner Dobb?
Thank you, Madam Chair. We'll be postponing the Committee on Audit on the 25th.
Thank you. Okay, and please note Committee of the Whole on March 4th, and that will be with the Treasurer's Office. So March 4th, 10 o'clock a.m., Committee of the Whole with the Treasurer. Okay. Next item.
New business, immediate consideration. There are no items listed. We're moving to page 17 of the agenda, testimonial resolutions and certificates of appreciation. There are 20 items listed.
Okay. Moved by Commissioner Baker McCormick, supported by Commissioner Alex Garza. Any discussion on the testimony resolutions and certificates of appreciation? Commissioner Baker McCormick?
Thank you, Madam Chair. As we ascend to Washington for the National Association of Counties conference, legislative conference, I just wanted to acknowledge the work of Kimberly Atkins Store. She is a national renowned journalist, and she will be the speaker at our Women of NACO meeting. And she is from Detroit, and so I'm looking forward to that experience of all of the knowledge that she has. She's actually is an expert on the Supreme Court and all of the legal matters that are affecting us currently with all of the changes. So she will have a very profound speech to, provide to the women of NACO and all that attend. So if you're attending the conference, I hope you will stop by our meeting. I am the current president of the Women of NACO, and our meeting is on Monday, February 23rd at 3:30. So I hope you'll stop by. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional discussion on the resolutions and certificates of appreciation? Okay, hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Next item, please.
We're moving to memoriams. There are 5 names listed.
I would like to add a name, and I will get information for our next meeting. Former Commissioner Willie Hall passed away last week. Commissioner Willie Hall was the representative for district, at the time it was District 8, which is now District 7. Mr. Hall served in between Etna Bell and Alicia Bell for a term and was a very business owner in Detroit and Wayne County. So we want to acknowledge his passing and his service to the Wayne County Commission. And traditionally, we read into the record the memoriam when a commissioner passes. So once we get that information for our next meeting, we'll read his memoriam into the record. I wanted to add his name and lift his family up during this difficult time. Any additional, Commissioner Clemente?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I wanted to add the name of Martha B. Matson. She was the heart and soul of the Lincoln Park Meals on Wheels program. She always went way beyond her time serving and driving meals, and it was unexpected, her passing. So I want to send our condolences to her family and to our team at DHHS, because it's a hard loss. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. So sorry for that loss. Commissioner Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to just recognize the family and the community, Taylor community, the passing of Jacob Robinson. He's a 11-year-old young man who unfortunately passed away by being hit by a car on Eureka Road in Taylor. And just wanted to recognize the family and give our condolences to them, as it's a terrible tragedy for our community.
Thank you, Commissioner. I saw that on the news, and we want to keep that family lifted up in prayer. Thank you. Commissioner Kinlock.
Yes, Madam Chair, I would like to add to the list and to also ask for staff to draft a memorial resolution in honor of in honor of Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson, who had a close relationship with many of the civil rights leaders and ministers and just community activists down through the years for over 50 years here in the city of Detroit and County of Wayne and state of Michigan. If you can recall, he won the Michigan nomination when he ran in 1988 for president under the Democratic Party. And he had very close ties. Like I say, he was regularly engaged in business support as far as minority businesses. And particularly, it was well known around the country, his leadership as it relates to making sure that minorities had a seat at the table within the automotive industry. So I definitely want his name to be added to the list and for us to recognize his service and contribution to the country.
Yes, thank you so much, Commissioner. He had strong ties here in Detroit area, was visited here often, and iconic. President Barack Obama certainly always states that he stands on his shoulders to allow him to become president on the efforts of Jesse Jackson. I remember the 1988 very, very clearly and was so proud of Reverend Jesse Jackson. And unfortunately, as we all get older, we're losing our icons and our iconic, those in our civil rights movement are passing, but we need to make sure that we give them their flowers while they are here and recognize what they've done for us as a nation. So thank you for that, and we'll make sure we have something in writing for the next meeting. Thank you. Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for allowing me to speak again. I too would like to recognize Reverend Jesse Jackson. I remember when he was here in Detroit, he was here often in Detroit. And we had a conversation when I was running for Wayne County Commission. Many of you know I ran many times before I became a commissioner, in fact, for 10 whole years. And he was one of the ones that supported me and told me, you know, you got to stay in it to win it, right? And without his support, so many of us African Americans would not have the privilege to be where we are. And we truly stand on his shoulders. I stand on his shoulders. So yes, he would be dearly missed, praying for his family. And I just want to say thank you to all the things that he has had accomplished. And yes, thank you. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I also like to lift up the name of a UAW mother, and I will call Miss Juanita McKinney, who passed away yesterday. If you're in labor, you know Miss Juanita. If you at the TULC, you know Miss Juanita. In labor, she's really just a labor mom. So if we could add her name into the journal as well, Juanita McKinney. And then, yes, just so keep Mr. Calvin in your prayers, her husband and their children, just keep, and the UAW family, just keep us in your prayers.
Thank you, Commissioner. Absolutely. We'll make sure we have that on the record. Commissioner Clemente, did you? Commissioner Clemente, did you have? No. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Any other names for memoriams at this time? If we could please all stand for a moment of silence. Thank you so much. Next item. Okay, public comments. You have 2 minutes for public comments. Is there anyone on Zoom for public comments? Any hands raised? Hands raised on Zoom?
We have Yolanda on Zoom.
On the telephone? On Zoom? Yolanda? Yolanda on Zoom?
Yolanda's on Zoom. Good morning. How's everyone? 2 weeks ago, a young lady stood up and spoke about the haphazards of Oracle. And I want to express that I share her same sentiments. Oracle is not easy to navigate. In my attempts to share the issues and challenges that I was having with Oracle, at one time I had been censored and I was not allowed to express my concerns. I'm having problems obtaining purchase orders so we could pay the vendors. Oracle is supposed to be an advanced process to assist us in progressing. Oracle is more like we're going back to the Flintstone ages, because the Flintstone ages was more advanced than this Oracle system. We're constantly redoing things. And that is not what Oracle, I was told, was designed for. Yes, we're having continual training. Yes, we're having continual issues. It's terrible that you can't do your job. I have an extreme concern, excuse me, that at the end of this fiscal year, that I'm going to be honest, my inventory is going to be horrific because we can't get things processed in the Oracle system. It sits out in cyberspace. You raise questions. Everybody wants to do a JIRA ticket, a JIRA ticket, a JIRA ticket, and some of this stuff is not being closed. I'm frustrated. My staff is frustrated. I even had an employee leave and go back to an old job. I stayed. I was going to actually retire this year, but I wanted to help transition into Oracle. But if I had known it was going to be this terrible, I would have just left. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Yolanda. I appreciate your comments, and I think the administration hears you loud and clear. Thank you so much. Any additional comments on Zoom?
No, Chair.
Any emails?
No emails were received.
Any phone calls? Anyone on the telephone?
There is not.
Anyone in the chambers wish to give public comments at this time? Anyone in the chambers? State your name for the record.
Shannon Doolin.
Jada Weatherspoon.
Good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. Again, my name is Shannon Doolan, and this is my colleague Jada Witherspoon. We are with Comcast, the Government Affairs team, and we had a recent update on our department staff, and Jada and I are now your new primary points of contact for all things Comcast. We did send an email, but just wanted to come to the meeting today to offer an opportunity to put a face with the email. Again, we're looking very much forward to working with all of you and supporting the residents and businesses within the county. Again, if there's any way that we can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Do you want to add anything, Jada?
No, I think Shannon got it. Good morning, Chair and members of the board. Thank you so much for having us both. Like she said, we'll be your points of contact. And so please let us know if you have any concerns. We have our contact information in the folders. Please let us know if you need anything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you both. Thank you.
You too.
Okay. Any additional members in the chambers for public comments? Okay. Seeing none. We got one more. Oh, come on up. Hi.
Hi, good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. My name is Larissa Richardson, and I bring you greetings on behalf of Mayor Mary Sheffield's office. I just want to extend my partnership with you all as her new Director of Regional Partnerships. And so I'm looking forward to working with all of you. I've sent emails to all of your offices, but please do not hesitate to contact me or reach out if I can be of any support from the mayor's office. So thank you.
Thank you, Larissa. Congratulations on your position. We look forward to working with you. Thank you so much. Anyone else in chambers? All right, thank you. Next item?
Reconsiderations,
There are none.
remarks by members.
Okay, remarks by members. Any remarks by members on today? Commissioner Dobb?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Wayne County Women's Commission held its February meeting last week on the 12th. Our chair, Cynthia Douglas, spoke on Heart Health Month and the importance of learning CPR to save lives. Our health committee is exploring a possible survey and focus group to gather information from women in Wayne County on the topics of perimenopause and menopause. Our member, Summer Crawford, is working on creating a housing committee to address issues on housing for women, and we hope to partner with the Wayne County Housing Commission in the future. Save the date, our 4th annual resource fair will be on Thursday, April 30th at the Northwest campus of Wayne County Community College, and more details will be coming out on that event soon. And then finally, we had a guest speaker, Dr. Mayawa Lisa Reynolds from the Detroit School of Arts. Thank you.
Thank you. And Dr. Reynolds did an excellent job. She was the teacher who was here, principal who was here for our Black History program, and she did a marvelous job also at the Women's Commission meeting. Thank you all so much. And please, that date of April 30th, please, everyone, and there'll be flyers to that, but please put that in your communications to your constituents to come out to that 4th annual Women's Resource Fair. It's been very, very well attended over the last 3 years, and I suspect it'll be just as attended this year. So please share that with your constituents to come out, and great job information, health information, just a lot of great information for not only women and men too, but please encourage your constituents to come out and engage in that activity. Commissioner Kniezek.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just 2 quick things. First, wanted to extend my congratulations to Jada and Larissa, 2 fantastic young leaders who I've had the good fortune of working with over the past few years. And so just excited to work with them in their new capacities at Comcast and supporting Mary Sheffield. And then secondly, a couple of weeks ago, I had the chance to offer some gratitude, but I wanted to follow up on it. The county staff that worked with my office and the superintendent of the Crestwood School District. We have one of our elementary schools in Dearborn Heights that butts up right against some county property. They had wanted to build a new playscape for the kids at the elementary school there. We were able to work out a partnership with the county and the school district that allowed for the construction to take place on that land, to have it fenced off so you didn't have critters running in from Hines Drive and nipping at the kids' ankles while they're out there playing at recess. And I had the chance earlier this week to go out there and tour the site with the superintendent. And so just again, wanted to thank all of the county staff for their work and helping to bring that to fruition. It's going to be a great benefit to our kids, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to just kind of piggyback off of that. Ms. Witherspoon and Mrs. Richardson, we worked well together over the years during my time in the legislature and during my time working in different capacities. So it's really nice to see some familiar faces. So just wanted to echo that as well.
Thank you. Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. I don't know, I'm losing my voice today, but I wanted to talk to the upcoming conference in DC. We have invited youth from around the country. As you know, under the Wayne County Commission Youth Council, I was the president-elect for the women of NACO, and we started this national youth initiative. And so this year, our actual program is going to take place in Washington, DC. And I'm glad that we were able to pull together the program. Even though at the last hour, Madam Chair, and I think you were CC'd in on this, whoever at NACO wanted to say that the youth all had to be registered for the conference just to attend our meeting. And that was sent to us like last week. And they wanted each student to pay $200. I believe you were aware of the situation. And it was very unfortunate because it caused a lot of confusion. And I was just very disappointed, and some of the youth was disappointed
Madam Chair,
in
call for
that.
adjournment, please.
No.
This is comments, sir, Mr. Kenlock. I'm not sure what the problem is. So I was very disappointed, and students were very disappointed that they were told if they didn't register that they would be escorted out of the conference. And it was very unfortunate. I just wanted to say that we did finally get the situation resolved, and I am so happy to know that. And I hope that the conference will go smoothly when we get there and that we have no other problems, because all we're trying to do is support the youth of our country and our counties. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll just say that I'm so glad to be a member of NACO. And as you know, any conference, all members who attend a conference have to be registered as guests, no matter how little or how much they participate in the meeting. But if they're going to be on conference space, they have to be registered. That's just a norm that's happened for the last 50 years. So nothing unusual there. So I don't know how the communication got misconstrued, but that's just normal practices. But we look forward to having a great conference, and many of us leave today and tomorrow, and it will be a fabulous NACO conference for all of those who do attend. Council?
Through the chair to this honorable body, just for the record, based on the actions of this body with regards to a resolution related to the administrative and legal concerns with the former youth council that was discontinued, and that resolution indicates that no similar activity should be undertaken by commissioners. This body also passed a resolution for that youth council indicating that due to liability reasons that you were not approving trips to DC. So I just wanted to state for the record, so it's on the record, that any such activities are not related to this body or any commissioner in their official capacities, because this body had voted not to do such. And so for the record, that liability or concern is not related officially to this body or actions of any commissioner in their official capacities. Just
That
wanted
part.
that for the record. Thank you, Madam.
Thank
That
you.
part, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
And to that point,
We're fine.
I just want to let you know that as an individual elected official, if I would like to have and sponsor a youth council. There's no law that says that I can't do so.
Commissioner, we're fine.
So I just wanted to put that on the record.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much.
Commissioner Palomero?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, throughout the course of the year, you are gracious enough to recognize commissioners and others on and around their birthday. Well, today I would request the personal privilege of performing those duties of extending birthday wishes to someone, because I'd like to wish happy birthday to you on February 21st of this year. Happy birthday, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am glad to make it another year. So thank God for that. And I appreciate your acknowledgement. And I will unfortunately be working on my birthday, but that's okay because work that I do, I enjoy doing. So thank you all so much for that. And with that, I think we will adjourn. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Oh, Commissioner and wait,